Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Kyle's Daily Bad Words of Wisdom. It's a soggy, fucking Sunday morning, boys, but we're gonna stay dry, stay cheery, and hopefully stay inside. Today is the plan. Got some whack news about the world here. Some funny stuff. Firstly, this is pretty funny. ABC has been cutting scenes from Charlie Brown's Christmas, and they've cut the excessive commercialization of Christmas, where Charlie Brown talks about that, how we're getting too commercialized. They cut that scene so they could add more commercials. Because they only get 2 hours, and they have to have a 3-minute commercial every 15 minutes. 3 to 7 minutes. So it's got to come from somewhere, and they get paid. Otherwise, you wouldn't even be watching it. So, all right, hookah. Who smokes a hookah as an alternative to smoking cigarettes? I don't understand this. You just smoke a hookah because it's, it has nothing to do with cigarettes, but you're doing all this comparison. I think it's completely two different things. Compared to one cigarette, one hookah session delivers about 25 times the tar, or 2.5 times the nicotine, and 10 times the carbon monoxide. So, it is massively disgusting. If you think it's not that big of a deal because you don't do it very often, it is compared to being a heavy smoker. So it's almost smoking a pack and a half of cigarettes every time that you sit down for a session. But still. All right. This is kind of strange. Mathematical anxiety is a real condition. When certain people encounter math problems, even though they are good at math, they can feel pressure to solve the problem properly and may cause them to make mistakes, and which leads to more anxiety. I think this could be true in a lot of certain situations. Okay, this is kind of cool. There was a time period where we didn't have all the smaller insects, like the ants and the all the little creatures that break down wood. So there was a time millions of years ago when the trees would die and they wouldn't decompose. And the forest became a massive area of dead wood. So you would have 6 or 7, 8 feet entanglement of solid old wood, which would be an extreme fire danger, which would staggeringly large fires. But much of the coal we consume today was formed because of that period. That's where the coal kind of came from. Excessive amounts of wood buildup. We don't get that anymore. Our soil is built up of, mostly organic material from decomposing. So different plant life too, as a result. All right, American. Speaking American was an official language of Illinois, not English, mind you. From 1929 to 1969. Did they actually switch over to American English? All right. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Look at this. Using a remote-controlled camera, biologists found dolphins getting high by sucking on a puffer fish. And then they were passing it around, sucking on it. It's doing something for them, man. It took it on a fish, man. That's like, that made my morning. I hope it does the same for someone out there. And that's why I do it. Thanks, everybody, for joining. And see you next time. Peace, everybody.